YouTubers, I'm Maya Rowland and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the question, will I be single forever? A lot of people wonder that, and the answer is no, you will not be single forever. Absolutely not, you will not be. I was single for 3 years before I met my boyfriend, and those were 3 long years, extremely long years. And sometimes when you are single for that long, it can be very lonely. Some people become desperate and just settle. Let me tell you what happened with me. I was even so desperate. I was going on dating websites like Christian Mingle, and I was just going on there just seeing, like, you know, will I find a man? Can I find a man? I was out there doing the seeking. I was going out more, you know, with my girls, going out every weekend. I was like faithful with it. I was even going to the grocery store, just getting cute, putting on my makeup, dressing up, just so I can be seen, just so somebody may notice me. It was even at a point where I was calling psychic hotlines, like, you know, am I going to meet a man? Will I ever have children? It was like that, and it's embarrassing for me to talk about this. I don't think I've ever told anybody that, but yeah, I was calling psychic hotlines. I had to really realize what happened in all my relationships. Why didn't they work? I just had to think about all of my common failures. Most of the guys that I dated were, I hate to say this, but like beneath me or not on my level, and I think that I would seek those guys because I think I had low self-esteem. So if I had low self-esteem and I dated a guy that was beneath me, that made me feel better as a woman. I was dating these guys that weren't really nothing, barely had a job. I was the one with the car, he didn't have a car, I'd pick him up. He didn't have no money, or it was just terrible. No, I hate even talking about that. I was a mean person. I will say that I had an attitude. I still get an attitude from time to time, but I'm not as mean as I was back when I was dating. I was never satisfied. You know, when you're dating somebody who you think is beneath you, you're never happy. And so all of my relationships, they went wrong because I didn't know who Maya was. I started going to church, not just to find a man, but I started, you know, just seeking God because I had other things going on in my life. So I was going to church more, praying more, and I had to really get in tune with myself and get in tune with God and see who Maya is. And when I did that, I got to see my worth. I got to realize, okay, I am a great person and I don't have to date nobody that's beneath me. I want to date somebody that's actually above me so that that can lift me up to become a better Maya. Me going to church and getting in tune with who I was, that helped me become a better person. Once I was single, I was content though. Once I became content, I actually could live my life, not thinking about being in a relationship. Once you kind of forget about that, that's when you meet the guy. That's when he comes around, when you're not even really thinking about it. And I was to the point where, hey, I'm independent, I got a nice job, I got a lot going for myself. Hey, I can be single. I'm totally happy with that. And once I became happy with being who I was, that's when I met the love of my life. I was a very shy person. I'm still shy, but I met the love of my life on social media, you guys. We met on Instagram. He does these funny videos and he thinks he's just this comedian. He is, but I would like his videos. He would like my pictures. We would just go back and forth. We did that for months, okay? I'm just like, I'm sick of going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm this beautiful woman. You know you like what you see. So I was just like, I'm about to just slide in his DM. Ladies, you can't be afraid. I'm not saying go out there and seek the man. I'm not saying that, but just don't be shy. So I slid in his DM and I think I said something like, don't be liking my pictures and not leaving a comment. I think I said something like whack like that, but he responded. And we were just talking back and forth, you know, messaging, and then we exchanged numbers. And I think that weekend we went on our first date, but we've been inseparable since, and we're now happily engaged, and actually we have a daughter. She's 3 months now. That just goes to show that you can actually find love when you're not really even caring for it, you know. So I just want to give you guys these tips really quick. If you are single and you are waiting to meet the love of your life, just be patient. You know, he's gonna come in time. Even if you have to jot down a list of everything that went wrong in every relationship, whether he's a cheater, whether you were a cheater, You know, just see what the common denominator is and see why did every relationship fail. And if you can kind of see that they all have something in common, and if that has to do with you, then you have to really kind of self-evaluate and reflect on what can I do to change those things, because you don't want to be the reason why every single relationship fails. Once you realize that, you're like, okay, what can I do different? See what the common denominator is in your failed relationships. Next thing is self-worth. You have to realize who you are, what you stand for, and no matter what, you have to know your worth. Because if you think that you're down here, whoever you date, they're gonna look at you like you're down there. But if you put yourself on this pedestal, even if you don't think that highly of yourself, you need to act as if you do. Even if you have to write it down, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am intelligent, I have a degree. List all the things that makes you you, and that'll bring out your worth. Another thing is, this didn't happen with me, but a lot of people are dealing with toxic people in their lives. If you're dating a guy who is toxic, you know what I mean by toxic. If he is known to be a cheater, if he's not really helping you become a better you, if he's kind of making you change for the worse and not for the better, you know that they're toxic. You can't have this toxic person over here and hope that you meet a great guy. If you get rid of him and be done for good, for real done, ladies, then you will meet the love of your life. One more thing, you guys, be open. You know, I'm a very shy person, but I was open to finding love. You don't have to be thirsty, I'm not saying that, but just kind of be available. Staying at home every single weekend, you're probably not gonna meet that guy. I'm not saying go to the club, but you have to be available. You gotta kind of be out there. So I just want to give you guys those tips because that helped me, and now I am with the love of my life. Leave some comments, you guys. Let me know what worked for you, if you met the love of your life because you've done any of these steps, or if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments because I can throw them in the videos, or I can, you know, let my friends know what they should do in their relationships or in their lives going forward. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.